please.
Recording in progress.
All right. And here we go. 5, 4, 3. Sean Patrick Flannery is an actor, author. Let me just start over. Here we go. 5, 4, 3. Sean Patrick Flannery is an actor, author, and martial artist, and is here to talk about his starring role in Nefarious Speak of the Devil. Sean, great to have you here. So this movie is based on a New York Times bestseller. Tell me the main plot.
Well, it's about a gentleman that's on death row in prison, Edward Wayne Brady. And there's a psychiatrist that's brought in to prove that he's fit for execution. And Edward Wayne Brady has a alter ego. He claims to be possessed by the devil. So it's up to this attorney to get inside his head and figure out if they can put him to death or not. And it's a little bit of a very cerebral psychological thriller. It's a little bit of a mental wild ride.
And you are playing this convicted person, right, that is facing death row. That's your character.
Yes, ma'am.
And, right. So, what do you do to prepare to play the devil? I mean, that's got to be a complex. How did you process that?
You know, my process was contained within the script. To be perfectly honest, my process started at fade in and ended at fade out. Um, Anytime you get a script that is that well executed, which I'm not joking or buttering anybody up, it's one of the best scripts I've ever had the pleasure to read in my life. And when it's that well written, the script itself is a sort of instruction manual to design a character by. And when I say I sat in a chair and I kind of read the lines, for me, I just believe the words, and then your body will sort of react accordingly. If your body feels like your brain is believing what's happening, it just reacts. I played make believe. The character was only alive between action and cut, but the script was so well crafted that it was all in the words. It really was.
Yeah. Well, and I saw that it was also mostly shot in one room. So that really tells you how important the script is, how crucial it is to the story. And it was based on the book. Did you read the book? How closely is it to the book?
You know, I first read the script. Chuck and Carrie sent the script to me. Fell in love with it immediately. Obviously, when I signed on to do the picture, that I read the book, and there are distinct through lines with the book and the script. I thought the adaptation was darn near flawless. Steve Dace's book is darn near flawless. I would highly suggest that even after watching the film, go read the book.
Okay. Yeah, no, it sounds like a great book. Now, do you believe in the supernatural? I mean, how is your feeling about this? Did it change your feelings about that playing this character?
It didn't. You know, my roots are pretty deep. I was born in Lake Charles, Louisiana. The gospel's been a part of my life. God's been a part of my life since I was born. I went to St. Mark's Episcopal Elementary. I went to University St. Thomas for university. So I've hardly had a meal where I didn't say grace before it. I've hardly had a nap where I didn't say a prayer before it. So my belief system is well ingrained into all of our family's culture and certainly my entire direct family. Didn't change anything. It was it was a brand new window to look inside and see what I already knew was there.
Hmm. Interesting. Well, and I know it's getting a lot of buzz among Christian circles, so that kind of makes sense that you would have that kind of background as well. Now, it's getting great reviews so far. Your acting is getting great reviews in this, and just from the trailer, I mean, it's really amazing what you're doing. So, do you feel like this was a part that you really were able to express yourself?
Yes, ma'am, I do. Like I tell all my family and friends, the reason that you pack your car and you drive out to LA is because one day you hope to get a role like this. And I had an opportunity to have a role like this. Realistically, these roles go to A-list actors, and I've made a career out of doing movies that nobody ever sees. So the fact that it landed in my lap, it was a true gift and a blessing. And these scripts are few and far between. So it was an honor to be able to say these words.
It almost sounds supernatural. You were chosen to play this role. Like there was kind of another force inside there. So, okay, so Sean, tell me, where can people see it? When does it hit theaters?
It comes out tomorrow, Friday the 14th, and it will be in theaters all across the country. So check your local listings, but a good proportion of theaters should have it. And if you do happen to watch it, shoot me a social media message. I'd love to hear some fan feedback.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely going to see it. Even before I talked to you, I thought it was really great. So, Sean, thank you so much for coming, and best of luck with this film.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.